I traveled to Kano once and I was really scared for my life the entire time.
Do you expect me to just carry a camera and go to the north and just start taking random pictures?
Why not? Guy, if you're not going to do anything about the misinterpretation of the north, then don't complain when people sell false narrative.
Do you remember Nina? Nina's probably one of the most beautiful women that I've ever laid my eyes on.
Nina!
I hope your search for her doesn't distract you from your work.
Nina and I have a special connection. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. Now I must find her. I have to.
Kalan yayi yawa ne, and you know men only want one thing. Kaila, kaki damu.
Bibe ne da kyau. Tun da a ruɗe kake, baka tabbatar da abin da kake so ba. Kamata ya ka koma gida.
Ba ubangwa zai hada ka dauka hoto a nan kasuwar. Baka ga mota ta cika bane?
Mutane sun fara magana.
And I don't understand why, for the life of me, you not just let me take care of
You
it.
went to the north to get a job done.
Har yanzu baka gani nan bane?
Sorry for keeping you waiting all this while. Yours forever, JB.
The guys at Nemsia Studios are not sleeping, and Finding Nina is only their latest addition to a long line of ambitious films. Ambitious-looking films with ambitious stories that will leave your jaws on the floor. That's everything that this film, directed by famous Odion Iraoyo, promises. Finding Nina follows the story of JB, played by Jammal Ibrahim, a world-renowned photographer who sets out in search of a long-lost love. But while he searches, it becomes clear he's also left behind something. This journey sees him uncovering things about himself he never knew was possible, introducing us, the viewers, to a vast world filled with endless possibilities. The film stars a lot of faces, including Tomi Ojo, Paul Sambo, Ijakpari Ben Hiriki, Mbasiti Jesse, Augustine Gilbert, Vine Olugu, Nadia Dutch, and many more. Let's go into the trailer, which shows us a lot and promises so many, and see if everything that we've seen will deliver when the film finally comes up on Prime Video, August 8. The trailer opens with this shot of people praying. There's a focus on this young boy. It's momentary. With some of the things that later happen in this trailer, that might be a throwback to JB's character as a child. Maybe, maybe not. Two things are very prevalent in this trailer: the world of photography taking center stage, and Northern Nigeria also. JB is talking with his friends in this one scene, and where he says something along the lines of, "Do you expect me to just go to Northern Nigeria and take my cameras and be taking photos of every and anything?" And someone aptly replies, "Why not?" We see that that person is Tomi Ojo's character, and just like that, we see the inspiration for him to up and go on this very ambitious journey. She then goes ahead to tell him if he's not going to do anything about the misinterpretation of the North, then he should not complain when other people sell false narratives about where he's from. This spurs him. Next thing we see, he has his backpack at the car park, ready to journey to Northern Nigeria. We see a shot of people who house him when he arrives in Kanu. And just like that, we're reminded that Nigerians can be very warm people when we want to. Then we're reminded halfway that the title of this film is Finding Nina, and JB recalls something about her, saying, "Do you remember her?" Talking about how she's one of the most beautiful women he's ever laid eyes on. And in the same breath, we see Tomi Ojo's character stealing a glance at his ripped, shirtless back. There's clearly a romance brewing somewhere here. Now, this is my understanding of the plot of the story so far. JB is clearly from northern Nigeria, but has found reasonable progress outside of its shores. This project that has inspired him to go back to his roots triggers something in him where he remembers Nina, a lady or a girl last time he saw her, who's left some kind of imprint in his life all these years later. And for some reason, he wants to find her again. Maybe to close out chapters of old wounds that have resurrected now that he's in familiar terrains once more. I think that's what the bulk of the story is. Might be one about love, romance, passion, but I don't think it's a bad one. My thinking also is that he probably finds Nina, but Nina is at a different place in her life where both of them do not fit anymore. And because of this whole obsession with finding Nina, he probably will realize that something much closer to him, which is Tomi Ojo's character, had been staring him in the face all along, and he's been there chasing over lost parcels. That is what I think this story is. Every shot of this trailer lends credence to this theory. It is a beautiful story on the surface, and I hope that when we get to see the full movie, it will be told even more beautifully than my brain can sort of picture at this time. Northern Nigeria has never shined as bright as it does in this trailer. The shots look beautiful. The set design look amazing. I am intrigued. I want to see what it is. I do not expect anything less than Northern Nigeria being put front and center with this positive narrative. Just like the in-universe character of JB is being told that if he doesn't sell the narrative that he thinks and knows is the truth, that other people would paint whatever they can. I also think that's what this production is going for, and I am here for it. Finding Nina arrives on Prime Video August 8th. Will you be watching? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.